Hi, my name is Marian Shantya. Welcome to my vlog. Today, I worked on my project. I started, I wouldn't say get carried away, but I started looking. It wasn't a rabbit hole per se. I just went and continued learning of the different types of projections and light emitting products that are out there. And the newest thing apparently is micro LEDs. It doesn't seem like it would be appropriate for my project at all, but it was still very interesting. There's the potential for micro LEDs is quite impressive. It's really cool the type of things you could do with them. They're bendable, they're flexible. You can make them almost transparent and clear. So all that stuff is really cool. It's just not what I need for my project, but still very awesome. Yeah, I don't know, what can you do with them? There's so many different things. They were kind of folding it into like cloth sheet, kind of like, see the wrinkles in my shirt? Not wrinkles, the creases in my, not creases, what are these? Just the way it folds and flips like that, my shirt. Well, that's basically what you could do with a sheet of micro LEDs. And the future potential for that is awesome. Apparently, Apple and Facebook have been purchasing micro LED companies. I'm guessing they're probably gonna use in their like Google Apple Lens or whatever they're gonna call it, some sort of embedded system like that. And some are saying that micro LEDs are the future to organic LEDs. I didn't really look into that part as much, but that's very interesting. So today, I think that what do I need? I kind of know enough or understand enough of the different types of projectors, and now I just need to, well, no, hold on. I still need to look into two more things before I move on from like learning about projectors. Because of, like I said, about a week ago, I came across new knowledge of the product I'm trying to build, and so I need to adjust my concept a little bit. And I've been like, it's crazy because the new concept is actually a lot simpler, a lot easier in many ways to do, but I'm struggling with it because it's not the original concept, and I'm also struggling with the fact that it may not look as aesthetic. It needs to be very simplistic, very beautiful, maybe a touch of futurism in there, which I might be able to do with one or two of the side concepts I have for it. But I also want it to last long past its initial usage period. So, I don't know. There's so many mixed, not signals, but just so many different things that are pulling me in different directions, and but it's okay. Okay. So I feel like I said, I need to do just a little bit more research on the basic concept, because I have to look at two more things or three, and then I'm gonna start more into the design process of it. Now the question in the design process is, what do I need to do there? Do I have to, should I sketch it on paper first and move into CAD, AutoCAD? What kind of CAD? I used to do SolidWorks. I did about a year of SolidWorks, so that was kind of cool, and I did really well in it. But then also, what do manufacturers look for? Should my next step be to reach out to manufacturers and ask them how simplistic do they need something in order to design it for me? And then on top of that, the wiring, internal wiring, and lenses and everything else. Lots of things ahead. Wow, it's so crazy. We're just scratching the surface right now. I'm gonna wish for these days where I'm just doing basic, tedious research. But it's exciting. I'm gonna keep going forward, and that's what matters. Today, not today. Well, today is when I read the article, but I think was called Loon, Loon. It was one of Google's, like one of those advanced research projects that they've had in the past, and it basically takes a hot air balloon of helium and it sends down signals. It has solar panels that help it calibrate and adjust, and it sends, I think, LG speeds signals down, transmits receivers kind of thing for people in rural areas, and they just weren't able to make it profitable enough, so it's been officially canceled and shut down. And I'm kind of glad they shut down Loon, because I'm just a big fan of helium, and I don't believe that helium should be wasted. And I feel like that was one project that it was just wasting helium. At the same time, it'd be a good idea to inform anyone, like if they ever want to start a startup, to figure out a way to store and maintain helium at room temperature instead of cryostasis. So that'd be kind of cool. But I at the same time, I think that some of the technology that Loon has, I hope it gets applied in other fields, because it was very unique, and it was very, I don't know, just overall different. It was kind of cool. I'm sure they could apply it to so many other things. They don't have to use the helium to move forward. And I think that also explains why Google has invested a lot into SpaceX. I think they only gave them like $1 million or so. But anyway, because they knew of Starlink happening, and so I think that's what their initial investment was intended for, was the Starlink program. And Musk has proven that they have almost about 1,000 satellites in space right now. And yeah, that's about it. I'm Marian Jantia, signing off.